Okay, so pull up. Let's have a quick chit chat. You know, say gossip on they love gossip. It is sweet on for body and no fish out. It a tone on our skin and be okay. Make they bring you the gist. Welcome, Entertainment Daily lovers. We're back with more gist. Now let's go over to Nollywood. Let's talk about the actress and the actor, Peggy Overy and Frederick Leonard. Okay, so these two have been trending for a while now. Okay, for I would say some days, it's been over a week or so. Correct me if I'm wrong. And we've just been waiting to see, are we going to see an official statement from them? Is there going to be a hint of something? Because when we're talking about the blogs, okay, when I mean the blogs, we're talking about how, Peggy Overy is seen doing her thing by herself all over there, and it's been alleged that her husband Frederick Leonard is also somewhere in Europe or abroad somewhere having fun with another lady. Yeah, that's what we're hearing, but she didn't say anything. What her recent post is actually suggesting, and the fact that a lot of her colleagues just flew into the comment section, now Nollywood style. Ah, Shiribaku, una like gossip. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Okay, so she posted something and she posted a photo of herself, beautiful photo. I think I'm going to put the photograph somewhere here on the top or so. And I also put a photo of her and her husband for those that do not know their faces, because I know I have viewers from everywhere. So wherever you're watching this from, feel free to drop your comment, follow. If you're watching on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube, you know what to do. Drop your thoughts. Let us know what you think. But anyways, Overy posted a photo of herself. Very beautiful photo, looking good. She's a beautiful lady, you know that. And her caption was kind of okay, she was like beautiful, pulling in, and I'm like, I'm for the keeps. And then there's the post she made before that one. She talked about if I'm coming into a room, I'm coming with my, myself, my personality. And I'm kind of thinking, what's going on? Is somebody trying to tell you to kind of change who you are, kind of make yourself smaller? But anyways, so I decided, okay, since we're looking at, let's go over to Frederick Leonard's page also, and let's see what Frederick has actually posted. His last post we saw was about, a trip of him going on a helicopter, trying to, I don't know if he's trying to do a bungee jump or something, or he's on a film set and stuff like that. That was his last post. Then going over to his story, he has a series of stuff that he posted on his story. But I find, he posted something like a quote from Bob Marley. And you know that Bob Marley is a deep thinker. And you can actually connect Bob Marley's songs and things that he's probably said before he passed, rest his soul, to recent happenings, even up until this day. Bob Marley has been dead for as long as, okay. But anyway, I digressed a little bit, but you get the point. So he posted something about like a quote from Bob Marley, maybe it was taken from Bob Marley's song or stuff like that. And then he posted something else where it's almost like, like rock formation, where you just see a little bit and you don't know that there's just so much rock underneath, like in the sea, for example, when you see rocks and mountains and things like that stalking. So he was like, what people see and what they don't see. So looking at the kind of post that both of them are putting out there, it does suggest that something is up, but there is no official statement yet. So we're just going to keep our eyes open and we're going to watch where this is going. Personally, in my own opinion, you drop yours in the comment section. Let me know what you think. But I hope that nothing is going on. I just hope that they are both very busy. They're both actors, and sometimes work takes them to different parts of the world, traveling within the continent, outside the continent, with between the states, in Nigeria and things like that. So I want to believe that this is one of those times where his plate is full, her plate is full. She has to go do her thing, he has to go do his thing. And as an actor, you will most definitely see him in the midst of the opposite sex, that's female. And also for her as an actress, you will see her in the company of men, and also like male actors and producers and things like that. So I hope that it's not one of those things that people saw and they started this whole rumor. I'm still calling it rumor because we've not heard official statement from either one of them, but their post is hinting that there is something, like there is trouble in paradise. But I don't want to believe that that's what it is, because look, marriage is a beautiful thing and we don't want to wish that anybody's having issues in their marriages. I know some are like gossip, but look, let's all pray for them and let's pray that everything is going well. for the both of them, or whatever they are going through, okay, they're able to sort it out, before it gets out of hands. But really, their post is really suggesting. It is suggesting that something is up. And to know that Over is someone that was always hyping and praising her husband. He never does this, he never does that, he doesn't step out. Just like you all remember the things that she had said when they got married and things like that. And now with this kind of post that we're seeing, some people are even quick to even start suggesting that maybe she did something. Maybe she stepped out on him. That's why. That's the only thing. Because, he's like, some of the post is almost suggesting that there is something going on, like he's pained or something like that, or he's disappointed, or something that happened that he wasn't really expecting, or things like. So people are like, what is the thing that can really put a man in this kind of broken state or feeling so downcasted and things like that? That it could only be if the partner of that male has actually, stepped out on them. That's the only reason why a man will feel that way. But I don't agree with that opinion that people are coming up with. A whole lot of things can make a man to feel certain type of way. Money can also be one of those things that can make a man to feel like, oh my goodness, I feel like I'm inadequate. I feel like, so many things that they want to do, things that they have envisioned that they'll be able to achieve in 1 or 2, 3 years time. They're not able to achieve those just because the money is not coming the way they're coming, can also curse that. And in marriages, there will be disagreement. These are two people coming from two different backgrounds, right? So what will they talk? You understand? No way where you say, oh, well, every time when I go, they agree. No way. There will always be a time where both of you are not just feeling it, and sometimes you're going to be at loggerheads until you're able to understand that, okay, let's sit and dialogue and let's talk about it and fix it. So I hope that's what is actually going on. But we don't know when this is going to stop, because I feel like this post that they just did, and I think both of their posts is like less than 24 hours ago. Okay, Frederick has it on his story, Ovre has a post on her page, but both posts are very suggestive, and I feel like this is just only going to fuel the the suggestion, the gossip out there that people are having, and people, because I call it like, this is just a gossip, okay? We don't know anything yet about it. When it came out, neither one of them came out and dropped an official statement, either through their publicist or whatever. No, they didn't say anything. So we don't know for sure what is exactly going on with the both of them. But I feel like this is going to fuel it. If you're not going to drop an official statement addressing what is being said about you, then in my opinion, don't even talk about it at all. Like, just leave it alone. Let it just, after a while, it will go away, because a whole lot is happening and something else is going to come up that people would start talking about, and that's just going to get their minds off of your case, and that's going to just be the end of it. But I don't know why both of them did this post, and it looks weird. And this whole thing of when you're being talked about or you're trending, and sometimes people do this thing of coming online and trying to do all this like dance videos, vibe things, I'm happy, I'm this. Look, the eyes can tell a lot. The eyes can tell a lot. So that's one thing I just want people to understand, that sometimes when you're really pushing it, people that can get it can really get it. And both of them, they don't look like all is well in paradise, okay? It doesn't look like all is well. But we hope that whatever it is, we hope that they are able to sort it out before it gets out of hands. And those of you that are always poking your nose in people's business, make them calm down. Calm down. Calm down. If something is going on, they will come out and they will talk about it if they feel like it's something that they want their fans to know about. But if they still don't feel like they want to address it, it's still their business, okay? It is their marriage is their private business. Just because they are public figures does not mean that they must share everything, okay? The other Nollywood actress, she was married, she divorced, she didn't talk about it, and when she was asked, and she said, look, I might be a public figure, I'm an actress, I'm an actor, but it does not mean that my personal life, I have also put it out there, okay? My personal life is my personal business, and that's the reason why I didn't share until how many years later. That's when I'm mentioning it, because on the interview, question was asked. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think Frederick or the wife would say something, and what do you think it's the problem? Thank you so much for watching up until this extent. I will see you now for the next one. Not it do you. Subscribe, like, share, follow, drop your comments in the comment section, and I will see you on the next one. I know some of the like gist. I could just drop the